This goes back, oh, you need one more? This one doesn't have a battery, so we'll just have to deal with the data that we've got, I guess. The reason I bring up the stopwatches is this goes back to a question my then department chair, Doug Nelson, asked me. Doug, you're the man. His kids were swimming for Bend High at the time. And at the time, there weren't those, you know those touch pads we have nowadays? Touchpad, you know, you come in, hit the boom, and it stops, and you don't have to worry about it. But back in the day, they had parents standing at the end with stopwatches.
The parents of the kids?
Of kids. I mean, not just of their kids in their lane, obviously, but just kids mixed around. I mean, there are obviously no conflicts of interest there or anything. They still do that? They still do that?
Yeah, they do both.
I thought they had touchpads.
Both.
Oh, they do both. Is it to see any distinctions?
The touchpad doesn't work. So
Oh, so you need a backup plan. Oh.
Little kids overshoot.
And then
Oh, how
they
cute.
have another person who's like the overall who times the whole thing.
So it's like a safety valve, a safety valve, safety valve. Well, this is even more pertinent then. I thought this was going to be old news, but here's the deal. A meeting was held when his kids were in high school. They've all graduated now, except for Sam. But parents were complaining that you had to either all use your thumbs or all use your fingers. They were concerned that some parents were using fingers to stop the stopwatches, and some parents were using their pointer fingers. And the claim was that one was faster than the other. There was a difference. And when I asked him, like, which one did they say was faster? He's like, we never got that far. We never got past the shouting and the arguing. I was like, okay, well, you know we can settle this right away in class, right? And he's like, what? I was like, I'm just going to give my kids a stopwatch. I got a good video of a 50-meter butterfly final from some competition somewhere on YouTube, and we're going to collect our own data and see if one's faster than the other. Does that make sense? Fair enough? So we're going to do it right now. We're going to do it right now. We're going to test the theory. So get your stopwatches. Make sure you can start and stop your stopwatches and reset them. Okay, I hear a lot of beeping. That's good. Getting there.
What do you do with your pointer finger?
Well, here's the deal. We're going to use your dominant hand.
Oh. Okay.
Use your dominant hand now, which is weird though, Kate, right? May I, Andrea? Yeah, this is weird though. They're designed to be started and stopped with your dominant thumb.
Sure.
But what you're going to do is just turn it over in your hand to use your dominant pointer finger. So you won't see the time. You won't see the time. But you can still start and stop it.
They're made for right-handed people.
They're made for right
So if I'm
exactly.
right-handed, I can't use my dominant.
You can.
No.
You can. Yes, you can. Turn it over to use your thumb and then turn it back to you. You'll actually be correct.
Oh, I think you were saying that we couldn't look at the time then.
No, you can't. For one of them, you won't be able to. Is that fair?
Okay.
Does that make sense? Good, good, good. Fair enough? Good? So, the next thing I have to decide, we have to set the experiment up now too, and I forgot to bring coins today. Everybody do this. Everybody do this. I didn't bring coins, so we'll use the TI for a coin flipper.
The non-random randomizer.
We gotta use a non-random randomizer. So, everybody press the math button. Go over to PRB. Go to Rand Int. This is probably easier for us. Rand Int. And then type 0, 1. This is flipping a coin for us, a 0 or a 1, depending on what we get. And then just press enter. If you got a 0, I'm going to guess about half the class got zeros. Let me see hands, about half the class. Yeah, it's about half the class, good. You guys are thumb. If you guys got 1s, you guys are fingers. So the reason we're going to do is we're going to test your thumbs first and then your fingers second. Does that make sense? So if you got a 0, you're going to go thumb, then finger. If you got a 1, you're going to go finger, then thumb. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit to remove any bias. I'm trying to remove bias. See, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, but before we do anything, I want you to watch the video. I don't want there to be a learning curve on any of these things. I want you to see the video and see what you're going to be timing. So you get an idea of when the clock starts and when the clock stops. Fair enough? And we're going to do multiple trials to collect some data here. So let's do that first. So you don't have to time it right now. Yeah, thanks, Brandon. Let me grab the video, which is in this folder right here. Yep, butterfly.mp4. Here she is. Okay, so you're ready to hear the boop. That's when you'll start. I mean, not right now. That's when you'll start the. You can't see it. Here they are. We'll watch it again. Watch them how they end the race. They have a pretty good vantage point of the race ending. Okay, you can see lane 4 is going to win. So watch when, boom. So that's when you're going to want to try to stop your stopwatches. We actually have the time at the bottom, which is fun. We can test our data at the end and see if we trap the actual true value, which would be fun too. Watch it again so you can see how it works. So that's when you'll, as quick to that, I couldn't hear the guys go, take your mark, and then boom, but whatever, we'll make do what we got.
So when do we hit start or hit the beat?
That's what you're gonna do. So it's quick, and it's the reaction time issues, obviously. So you hit start when you hit the beat, and then when they touch the wall, you're gonna hit stop.
That first person.
When that first person touches, this guy right here in lane 4. Cool? Everybody got an idea what we're gonna be doing?
Yeah. close to
So
the timer.
so what we say, 0 is thumb, yeah?
Yeah.
So zeros, we're gonna do it 5 times on each appendage. So 5 times through with the thumb, we'll do 3. Do 3, 3 is probably enough. 3 times through with the thumb, then we'll flip over, do 3 times with the finger, and then we'll collect data.
Who's it use
Where-
this thing with one finger? This is like a two-finger thing. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not to just.
My thumb here, index.
Well, no, but you start and stop with one finger or one thumb. You clear with the other one.
Yeah.
But I don't care about the clearing. Can happen. It take an hour and a half to
Yeah,
clear it.
yeah.
It's the start and stop. Fair enough. All right, we're gonna turn the camera off. We collect some data.